So apparently, Tory Lanez got attacked in prison this morning. He was rushed to a nearby hospital near the correctional facility in California in Bakersfield. They said that there was no reasonable motivation for the attack as of yet. Of course, investigation is still pending. Tory Lanez, the singer and rapper who was sent to prison with the whole Megan Thee Stallion situation, they gave him 10 years. I didn't realize they gave him 10 years in prison, but he got 10 years, and apparently he got stabbed this morning. There are no details yet of how severe it is, but apparently they say he's going to pull through. But of course, Tory Lanez and his legal team have been filing appeal after appeal trying to get him out of prison since the whole conviction. Damn, I thought he got 5 years. They gave him 10 years for that shit? Damn. He didn't have too many good lawyers. They could at least got him like a 5-year sentence. But I think once he gets out, I think he's going to be deported to Canada. 'Cause I think that's where he's from. He's Canadian. So I think once you commit a felony here, you're not allowed back in the United States, right? If that's true, or am I just pulling that out my ass? I thought I heard somewhere that if you a foreigner and you here, you're not here, like you here working on like a green card, but you're not legally a American citizen. That if you commit a crime, like a gun crime, that you can be deported and you can't ever come back into the United States. I don't know whether that's true. If that's true, let me know. I mean, I heard that was, I thought I heard, I don't read, which I need to read more of the laws and all that shit, which I always think that's bullshit anyway, because they twist and turn these laws as they see fit anyway. So no matter how right you are, you know these laws, they'll, switch the shit. They'll switch the shit around, especially with black folks in the judicial system. But yeah, I hope it ain't too bad. I'm hearing that it wasn't life threatening, but he did get stabbed severely. So I wish that brother well, and he recovers with full recovery. Well wishes to him. Sad he got to go through this. You go from being you just on top of the world. You on the charts. You hanging out with these fine female rappers at pool parties, and then you turn around and do something crazy, and now you in here getting stabbed in prison. When you was living the life of Riley, you was flying around on private jets and doing shows, and like I said, from what I heard, he was messing with both of them. And when I say both of them, it was Megan Thee Stallion and her best friend. He was hitting, and both of them were shoot. They fine. They was some nice looking. Come on now, Megan Thee Stallion and her homegirl was fine too. He was knocking both of them off. What made you so mad you felt like you had to shoot him? Shoot Megan. If a woman gets you that mad, you need to get away from her, not shoot her. If you thinking about shooting, I'm about to shoot her ass. If that even hits your head, your brain, you thinking, you know what? I'm thinking about killing this broad or shooting her ass. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let me exit this relationship. This ain't gonna end well. You know what I'm saying? If I'm thinking about shooting her, if you contemplating shooting the woman that you messing with, it's pretty much safe to say that the relationship pretty much has ran its course. But it's just why you got to think before you do something crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, a split-second decision, and look what happened to him. I mean, it's not like you was like working at Target, like, you know what I'm saying? You did this, like you actually had a career. Not saying to anybody, looking down at people that work at Target. Let's just be real. Motherfuckers who work at Target don't want to work at Target. They're doing it because they got to work at Target. So the fact I'm trying to make is this. He was on top of the world and he messed his life up just not thinking things through and acting on emotion. Plus, when I heard Tory Lanez is short. Tory Lanez is short, and a lot of times short men get tried by tall women. And Megan Thee Stallion is tall. She's taller than me. I think they say Megan Thee Stallion is like, what, 6'1"? So she's a tall vixen. She probably was like, oh, your little ass ain't gonna do shit, nigga. And this is all a homegirl back there probably laughing, geeking her up. Because tall women try short men because they're short. And one thing I learned about short men will pop your ass. Go look at the statistics. They said that most people that's on death row or deleting somebody are mostly men under 5'11". They're short. They're under average height. That's why I don't mess with short men. Short men they'll pop your ass. And a lot of times, the reason why I think they pop you, I think that a lot of times they get scared, because especially when you're bigger than them, you coming at them, they freak out. So maybe Megan Thee Stallion was coming at Tory Lanez. He feel, oh, I got to defend. I have to defend. I'm short. Let me this big old giant woman coming at me. I gotta defend myself. You know what I'm saying? I just hate the fact that he got to start from the bottom. That, you know what I'm saying? That just sucks. You gotta you fighting with fools in prison and getting stabbed and like, you know, like who knows if he even gonna have a career when he get out. I mean, I barely knew who Tory Lanez was until this whole situation happened with him and Megan Thee Stallion. I think that was more bigger than a lot of people knew about his music. I was like, Tory Lanez, what song he got out? You know what I'm saying? You barely can remember him now than you 10 years from now. And they probably gonna make that brother do all that whole 10 years. And then as soon as he do it, he gotta go all the way back. He gotta go back to Canada. Just sucks, man, all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what y'all think about this video, man? Leave your comments, subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about it in the comments.